Well, here's the Group Ironman armor. It also comes with bracers, and apparently we look ready to run a marathon. So with that, let's head on over to the mainland and continue on our journey. Oh my god, dude. Look at those freaking... Wait, why does my guy look so small? Wait. Wait, do they always... This is gonna have to be the last kill, and... Look at the chat!
Congrats!
No way!
I can't believe you've gotten 2 pets and I don't even have one yet.
Oh, that's so good! Oh, you got it! Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Wait, was that from the minion?
Yeah.
Oh! Yes! Yes! It finally happened! Bro, just get the drop, bro! Yes!
Hey!
Oh, that's amazing! Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Duo Group Ironman. This is it. This is the final push to max. And before anything else, I just want to make sure that you know that this is not going to be the end of the account. And there is a crazy amount of stuff planned for post-max, which I'll be going over in the next video. But last video, we got the second to last 99 on the account, which was woodcutting. And of course, at this point, the only one left to go is Herblore. And if we take a look in the bank, you will see I have a lot of herbs. If you ignore these first 3 types, this is about 64,000 potions I'm going to have to make. But it's actually more than 64,000 because some potions are going to have to get made into other potions, like super energies into staminas, for example, or the anti-fires into the other kinds of anti-fires. But just in terms of number of herbs, it's over 64,000 herbs I'll be using up. All right, so I got exactly 100k vials of water, which is going to be more than enough. I need to get all these herbs made into unfinished potions, but you don't get any Herblore XP for making unfinished potions. So I want to go to the guy in Narda who automatically makes them for you at the cost of 200 GP per potion, but I have over 60,000, which means it's going to cost me over 12 million GP, which as you can see, I do not have. That's a lot of GP. So instead, I think it would be a much better idea to manually make them all myself and save quite a bit of GP. So I'm going to do 14 and 14. No, I'm just kidding. I have a whole tab filled with alkable items here. God, can you imagine? I like to think of my alk tab as sort of an emergency fund exactly for situations like this, because I know if I just alk the items as I get them, if I have that much cash, I'm just going to end up spending all of it on bank space when there's more important stuff such as maxing where I really need to spend the money on. So I'm glad I kept all the items. I think the majority of these rune items are from doing Corrupt Gauntlet, and of course quite a bit from Slayer and maybe some other PVM as well. Yeah, I'm going to liquidate quite a bit of these items because I'm also going to have to buy the max cape, and maybe I'll buy some variations in the max cape as well, which each cost over 2 million GP. Well, I'll at least buy the normal max cape. I'll wait for the variations later, maybe. Here's all the items I'm going to alk, and I'm going to hunt Herbivore while I'm alking them because I enjoy Herby, and we'll get some more herbs and some hunter XP and a chance for the pet. I don't think it'll take too long though to do all these alks. It's going to slow down the alking process a little bit, but I'd rather enjoy my time a bit more than just standing around. So we got 881 herbies at the moment. It's been about an hour of hunting Herbivore. That's the last alk. Got to, it's going to be 936 KC at the Herbivores, and never lucky. But I got about 15.4 million more GP. So if we pull out the whole cash stack from the bank, that is 22 mil. 22.8 mil. Oh my gosh. It is finally time to get all the herbs made so I can get 99 and then max the account. Got 20 mil cash stack. How much is it gonna cost? That was 11.3 mil. You know what? I'm gonna have to clean out the bank because I don't think all these are gonna fit in here. This is kind of good timing too because I want to make like a post-max bank video. So it's probably a good idea that I'm spending some time cleaning the bank now before I max. Yeah, I'll spend some time doing that right now, probably for like the first time ever on the account. I don't think I've ever cleaned out the bank before. Normally, I would just buy more bank space when my bank gets full, and I'm like, oh, cool, I could now spend another month just dumping everything into the bank. And just, it's a vicious cycle. It just keeps happening over and over, but it's time. It's time. You can talk to the wise old man in Drainer and then ask him to check your bank for junk items. And then this is what comes up. How can you call these junk items when these are like one-time obtainable items that you can never get again for some of these? Or it's like cool cosmetic items that are sick fashion scape. You know what I mean? Like, this is not junk. These are like important, unique items. The great thing about playing Group Ironman is that you can kind of use the group storage as like your bed or your closet. You just shove your items in there and then go back to your bank. There's so much sentimental value for so many of these pixels in my bank that most of you just would never understand. Like, for example, I have my content here. There's a good Borat joke hidden with this cheese. And these buckets of water are extremely important because each one represents a time that I saved that old man who didn't see that well. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just super hard for me because pretty much every single item in my bank is extremely important. I'm realizing how long it truly takes to clean and organize a bank, but you know what, it's pretty good for now. I got 40 free bank spots. Next, I have to get some items ground up. I have 4,000 blue dragon scales for the Lancedine potions, and then for the Toadflax potions to make Sarah Brews, I'm going to need over 11,000 bird's nests. And while I haven't really done giant mole on this account, I have very consistently always kept up with my birdhouse runs, so as you can see, I have plenty of nests. I guess I'm gonna have to open up all the ring nests and some of the seed nests too. Rings are really nice because I'll always need more sapphire rings for Rings of Recoil for the Suffering. My fingers are in pain in real life, but my in-game fingers will be really happy with all these sapphire rings. I guess you could say the Suffering was worth it. Because that's the ring that... Okay, anyways, I don't know if that one really works. We have all these to crush up now. It costs 50 GP to crush them with Wesley. I think we just use them on him. And it's going to cost 560k. Wait a second. I don't have fingers. Where did the rings go? It is time to reset the Herblore XP and finally start making potions. Wait, I didn't even grind these up. Let me do that. I just assumed that it was doing everything in my inventory. Anyways, that is 200k more spent. The first potion of over 60,000 more to come. It is the beginning of the end of the beginning. 88 Herblore also means base level 88s on the account. 89 Herblore also means base level 89s on the accounts. 90 Herblore also means base wait, never mind. It's illegal to make the same joke more than twice in the same video. 91, 92. I'm now moving on to making the prayer pots, and my god, dude, seeing just over 10,000 prayer pots ready to be made in the bank is such a beautiful sight. I cannot wait until after I'm done with Herblore just to see the huge stack stacks of potions I've accumulated. Holy, the value of all these. 93, 94. Couple things to check in with. I am going to make the Hairlanders into unfinished potions. I wasn't sure if I'd really be that desperate for XP, but I think I will be. And secondly, I want to make some amulets of chemistry for the Snapdragon potions for super restores. It gives you 5 extra doses of potion per amulet of chemistry. Each one on average lasts for 100 potions, so I'm going to have to make at least 35 of them, which isn't a big deal. You need jades for them. And I did a little bit of a gem rock grind a while ago, so I have plenty of jades. Even with 99 crafting, you can still crush the gems. Is it really worth the time spent collecting resources and making these amulets? I'm not sure, probably not. It's at least arguable, but at least from the 3,500 super stores I'll be making, that'll be an extra like 40 to 45 potions, which isn't anything crazy considering the time spent making these, but they are all made now. And they have an option to equip. Wait, I can change that. Make the left click option be where if I swap left click. So from the bank interface, I can just swap it on with left click. It also has a toggleable option so that you can choose that when the amulet breaks, if you want your character to stop making potions or keep on making potions. 95. When the amulet of chemistry procs, you don't get any extra Herblore XP for it, just the extra dose, as you can see in the clip here. 96. I need to make some of these potions into 4 dose, like to make the super combats, these have to be 4 dose. It's more convenient to make staminas when the super energies are in 4 dose. The antivirus have to be in 4 dose, so I should get a bunch of noted regular vials when I decant these all into 4 dose. I got 14,000, nice. And in the future, if I ever want to get a bunch of 1 dose potions like staminas, for example, I can just bring these vials back to him. I won't have to pay for more vials. Let's have Wesley crush up the superior dragon bones. And I don't believe I already unlocked the ability to make the super dragon fire potions, so I think this is the person. And okay, now I can make them. The super combat farm is about to begin. I'm curious, I should have done a price check of all the herbs and potions beforehand, but there's a couple things I want to price check real quick here. What is this stuff worth? 142 mil. Just the nests alone are worth 56 mil. 97. 98 Herblore, 2276 total. And that, my friends, is the hardest level in the game out of the way, because that is the most amount of XP between levels that doesn't get you a maxed OSRS account. At this point, I have one last type of potion that I want to make, which is the stamina potions. I have to trade in Marks of Grace though. I have 2,900 mod Marks of Grace, so I took a look at the wiki to see how many I would need for like completionist, because eventually I would want to get all the outfits, or like as many as possible. I'd have to buy 10 more sets of outfits, which is 2,600 marks. And I have to buy 6 recolors with Marks of Grace too, which would be another 540 marks. So I would need over 3,100 marks in total to finish everything, which I don't even have now as it is. But I do kind of need to get more stamina potions because I don't think I really have many at all. Yeah, so I'm going to spend 500 of them. I'll just end up doing arty rooftops later on anyway, so it's fine. It'll be a good excuse to go train some post-max agility. Stamina potions have been made. At this point, I'm still 266k XP away from 99, and I don't really have any more herbs banked. But I do have a Group Ironman teammate who has very generously donated me some herbs. So we got all these, and this will be enough to get me to 99 Herblore and to max. And now I max on the Group Ironman. Huge turnout here today. Not quite yet. Okay. I'll make one more super attack. Dude, I don't know why I'm like extra nervous to make this potion. Like, I know it's not going to get me the level, but what if it does? Okay, we're safe, we're safe. I hope you guys are all at least fletching or alching right now, because the amount of cumulative XP waste is just disgusting. I'm not maxing for like 15 more minutes. If I turn on the sound effects or the area sounds, it's probably gonna be like really loud. There's probably a lot of things going on. as expected. Oh, I'm 1 minute late. I'm fashionably late, I think, as the kids say. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, it's 5 p.m. It's time to max. 49 XPOA. 219 days and 3 hours. That's the longest tutorial for a game I've ever played. Here we go. And now, I can finally play the game. On the count of 3, we'll say bye, YouTube. Let me see everyone. 1, 2, 3. Bye, YouTube! That was so cringe. I don't know why you guys did that.